Hi everyone. We've had our archway along the highway redone over the last couple of months for a few reasons, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Although the ranch has been around since the 1850s, the archway that people have come accustomed to seeing when they drive by has actually only been around for about 20 years. Fred had that put in right before one of the Colvin Ranch days, roughly 20 years ago, so that we would have more of a grand entrance. Last year we noticed that one of the main support logs was actually rotten at the bottom, and so in order to make sure that the archway wasn't going to come down in an uncontrolled manner and hopefully not on a car, we decided to go forward and cut it down under controlled measures. So we had to take the nice iron Colvin Ranch sign that everyone loves. We had to take that down. We moved it up towards Fred and Kathy's house. We had an arborist come in and cut down a maple tree that was rotting out from the bottom. We also had him cut down that sign last summer. Once the sign was torn down, it came time to acquire the logs that we were going to use to build the new sign. We were able to find some, but they were green, so they needed to sit in our hay barn for a bit just to cure out, dry out, before we could really do anything to them. Once this curing process was complete, we had Frontier Log and Timber Homes come in, and they began prepping the logs before they got moved down to the highway.
Logs have taper to them as well, so you're not going to get a perfect square on it.
A few things had to be done by us before and after the archway was built down by the highway. And some of that was deconstructing and then reconstructing the rail fence that goes along either side of the archway.
Doing these crosshairs on here, Gabe. We want a theoretical center line here is here. So we put the log up, we can put a plumb stick to it, you know, make sure we get the log plumb. And then once we get it braced off plumb, then we can, start bolting it up.
Yep.
I'm just gonna put this tack right here, just to make sure that we know that that tack is gonna be facing, I guess that'd be west. These little 4/8 rods here go right in there. So if there's ever any presence of moisture or anything like that, those will actually dissolve and start fending off any kind of dry rot. So we're just getting the flat cut leveled so when we pick it, we don't have to try to turn it up in the air.
We were able to get the sign up in 2 days. On the first day, we did just the stand-up logs with the cross piece on top, and then also accompanied with the sister logs with the stand-up decorative pieces to make the entryway look a little bit more grand. The knee braces were done on the second day, and then the arch was complete.
You'll never guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. I'm never gonna let the day begin. Never gonna let the day begin. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. Oh, don't wake me up before you go, and I'll just make this bed my home. Oh, darling, please just let me sleep. Give me my dreams.
Now we have a beautiful archway along the highway. Unfortunately, the Colvin Ranch iron sign is not going to be returning to the archway. We are going to be leaving that up at Fred and Kathy's house. It does help direct people a little bit better up there. And then also, we wanted the archway to be a little bit lower this time so that we can hopefully fix it without requiring a high lift, something that we can just do with our Ford tractor and be able to maintain this archway over the years. We do have some signs out there right now though, and we are going to be building a better sign with a little roof and lights and everything so that when you're driving down the highway at night to come to us in the middle of the winter at 5 p.m. and it's already dark, you'll be able to see us. Thank you all for following along during our archway build and just seeing the beautiful craftsmanship that these gentlemen offered and that now gets to be a wonderful art display right when you pull onto the ranch.
What do you think, Mike? I don't like it.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Unlike the uniform logs that we usually work with, we just put the level right on the log.
Right.
But because these are tapered logs,
Love it.
a little different.
That's better.